Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making Gucci Hershey Bar purse. Now, let's just go ahead and start. In Design Space, we're going to go to Images. In the search box, I'm going to type Money Purse. And we are using, oh, this one's nice. Okay, we are using this one right here. We click on the image and we insert images. I'm going to play a little bit with this. Some parts I won't be using. So first, I'm going to delete the parts that I'm not using. We're going to go ahead to the right-hand side, click Ungroup. I don't need this one. We're going to delete it. This one, I will duplicate it. So I need two. I need this one. I don't need. This one stays like that. And I need this one. Okay, great. Let's start with the straps. First, let's go ahead and size the straps. This one will be 0.5 by 6.1. And we lock it. This one will be 0.8 by 6.3. We lock it. Let's change the color. We go to the right-hand side. The back one will be, the back strap will be dark green. The top strap will be wine. I'm just changing the colors here so then I can have a guide, like when I'm going to, when I go and cut them, I'll know what cardstock I'll be using. Arrange, move it to the front. Right there. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight and group it so I can move it all at once. This one will be, this is the insert, which is 5.3 by 0.6. No, that's not right. It's 7. I'm sorry, guys. 7 by 2.8. Why am I doing this? 7 by 2.8. Okay. Set it aside. Oh, then I can't set that aside because it's ungrouped. Change the color. We go to the right-hand side, click on the circle, and I'm going to change it to wine. We have that. Next, we get our base. If you want, sometimes I can't click on it like that. I did click on it, but sometimes if you can't, an example, you click on it, you want the base and you don't want to be moving it around, I'll just go right here on the right-hand side, and I'll click on it. That's my base. The base will be, where's my base measurements? No, I can't find it. Okay, the base, 7 by 8.1. Okay, come on, where is it? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to, okay. 7 by 8.1. The inside, these two, I'm going to click on it here, and it will be 6.7 by 3.9. And we close it. Just lower it. Okay. This one is the same. 6.7 by 3.9. Okay. Now we're just going to go ahead and change. This one will have the Gucci pattern. We go to the right hand side, we click on that green circle, we click on print patterns, and we go ahead and insert that Gucci pattern. We go ahead to the second one, click on it, click on the green circle, click on print, click on patterns, and we choose our pattern, which is the Gucci. And it's not coming up. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's do it again. It's on print patterns and Gucci. Okay, there we go. Well, we're missing the letters. Let me change this over here. Text, caps lock on, the 2 G's. I'm gonna leave it the same font, which is Cricut Sans. Let's go ahead and size it, which is 1.1 by 0.5. I'm sorry, not that, I'm sorry. 0.8 by 0.8. Lock it. I'm just going to go ahead and change the color. These will be a cut, and it will be gold. Okay, once we're done sizing, changing colors, we're going ahead and check on our images. 0.8, 6.3, that's fine. We just did this one. 6.7, 3.9, 6.7, 3.9. The big one will be 7, 8.1, right? And the insert 7, 2.8. Once you're done, we click on Make It. The pattern will be a print and cut. Over here, we need whichever you need. What I do is I'll do part by part. I'll go ahead and hide all these. I click on cancel because I don't want to be having so many mats. So I'll just go ahead and hide those two. Click on Make It, and then I need 12. Apply. And that's when you get your 12 like that. I'm going to change this to 8.5 by 11. That remains the same, a 12 by 12. And this one, let's see if we can change it to a 8.5 by 11. It'll fit, all of it will fit. Okay, and let me see if this one I can change it to an 8.5 by 11. It will fit as well. All of them 8.5 by 11. Let's check this one. Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay, we can use our 8.5 by 11. The red, brown, green will be cardstock. 65-pound cardstock. The G's will be glittered cardstock. It's a little bit heavier. Once we have all this set, we go ahead and continue. In this section, what you do is set your material, cardstock. You're going to load whichever color you chose. You put it on the mat. You load your scoring tool because it needs to score these lines. Those lines that you see right there, it's going to score the lines. That way you'll know where to fold your insert. And let me see if I can grab it right here real quick. This is the scoring tool. You load that to clamp A, lock it, and you'll use to score this image right here. I don't know if you can see the score lines right here in the bottom and on the sides. Once you do that, once it cuts, you go ahead, load your machine with the glittered cardstock, and then you change your dial to the heavy cardstock with the plus sign. Load, cut, clean it up. You go back here, and this will be a cut. You load whichever cardstock color you prefer. You change your dial, cardstock, and it will cut. And you do with all these. Once you get to the green, the same. It has score lines. You just leave your scoring tool in clamp A, and it will score your lines. Once you're done with that, you go ahead and click on cancel. Click on yes to cancel the cut. We go over here, and where is it? I'm just going to go ahead and hide all these. And I'm looking for my, oh my goodness, it's right here. I'm trying to click up, scroll up and down, it's right here. Okay, once you choose that one, we go ahead and make it. And if you're doing 12, well, you'll need, go ahead and click, I'm sorry, continue, send to printer, and right here is where I place my copies. 10, 6, 8, whichever. Print. Once you print, you go ahead and load your mat. I'll leave it cardstock because this one is 65-pound white cardstock. And we go ahead and load your mat. Press on the go button. Once it cuts, you put all your images together, gather them up, clean up your mats, and I'll see you in a bit so we can start assembling the Gucci Hershey purses. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, now that we're back, we're going to go ahead and assemble the clutch, Hershey clutch. We have, let me get our, the base. We have the two tops. That's for the base. We have the Hershey Bar holder. We have the two G's. And we have the two strips, the green and red. What I'm going to do first is you're going to start folding. I'm sorry guys, you're gonna start folding. I had to get another one so you can see without folding. It comes out like this. So you see the score lines, and then you're just gonna go ahead and start folding it. And just to give it that crisp edge. And this one I always fold it backwards. And then I'll fold it back in. Okay, that one's done. This doesn't need no folding. And this one, I don't think you'll see it, the score lines. But I'll just go ahead and fold it. I'm just going to go ahead and, with my handy dandy tool, press it down and press it down. Okay, we have that ready. We take our strips and I'm going to glue the red one onto the green one. I'm going to get my glue, just to glue right down the middle. And glue it on the top. Set it aside to dry, and it will be like this. We take our insert and we'll place it below this lid right here. Close it and call it, where am I? Right here. Right here. Just gonna go ahead and glue that down. Just a dab of glue, and I'm using the Art Glitter Glue. This is really good for heavy cardstock. Okay, I'll just go ahead and set that aside to dry. And you have now, once that's dried, turn it around and we start putting the front. Glue. And you might ask why I didn't do the whole clutch with this design. It's because, you know, on Design Space you can only go up to certain size. It's 6.75 by 9.25. That's why I decided to do it this way, because this is smaller. The print is smaller. I think it looks pretty good like this. Instead of having the whole entire, you know, clutch, it wouldn't have this layer. But if you use any other, well, if you don't have a Cricut machine, I know some individuals just do it by hand, like with ruler scissors, but this is going to be really challenging to cut that unless maybe you use a knife and you have steady hands. But anyways, I think this looks really cute. Okay. Now, let that dry. Once it dries, we go ahead and wrap up our Hershey bar. We take the gold aluminum foil. We set the Hershey bar right in the middle. Fold the sides in with the two thumbs. You crease and fold up. I can never get this right. Jesus. Okay, guys. I think I got it. Okay, and you crease up. Once you're done, where's my tape? I don't have my tape here. I don't have my tape. This one has the tape. We just put the tape in the back. We go ahead and insert our Hershey bar. And this is just to give it stability, just to hold it down. In the original design, this part goes out, but it doesn't completely come out because of the Hershey bar. this design, this clutch is not intended for anything over, I'm thinking 1 inch. This is just a money purse. So if you put a dollar bill, of course this, let's just take it out. If you put the dollar bill, of course this will go in the front. So you can use the Hershey bar like it's intended to be used for money. And maybe you can put a nice little note here. Write it with a marker with your Cricut or by hand. So let's just go ahead and put it right back in. And I'll just go ahead and fold it here a little bit. Once the bar is inside, you have to attach the belt. Now, I have the bar inside because when I was making this, I tried attaching the belt before I put the Hershey bar, and I had to rip it apart because I tightened it too much and then I couldn't open it. So it didn't close properly, I'm sorry. So let's just go ahead and place our strap just in the back. Go through the back, center it, and maybe it's like, let me see here, like an inch from here. Center it. Let me just trying to measure it, an inch. Right. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and this I will use hot glue on this side. Just a little bit of hot glue. Fold it. And then unstrap it, let it dry. Okay, once that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and use regular glue. My regular glue, and apply it here. And go ahead and right through here again. Let's fold it. Tighten off. Let's wait a bit. Wait a little bit so it can dry. And we take our cheese and we will, oh, not our G's. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, that's a good to go. Velcro. I was trying to see if I can find some other fasteners, like, you know, those silver little round ones. Those. I couldn't find them. So, and I couldn't find, not that I couldn't find, I didn't even look for them. Since I had this Velcro here, I wanted just to use this one. I'll just cut it in half. But I know what, I think they sell smaller Velcro, which I would have to, maybe Amazon. I'll look on Amazon. Okay, we got that one out. And I will place that right here. Right on the edge. Get this part out. Right here on the edge. And then I take the other one. I take the backing out. For this one, I like to apply a little bit of glue. Where's my handy dandy tool? My tweezers. Right here. Just gonna go ahead and use my tweezers because my nails are extremely long and I can't handle it. So what I do is, instead of applying it here, I'll just put it here and then I'll just put the strap down and press it. Okay. While that dries a bit, we take our G's and we apply a little bit dots of glue. Apply the dots of glue. And we place it right here. Right here. And we are done. Here is your... Oh look, doesn't look that bad on the outside, but I like it better in the inside. Well, you know what? I think I'll leave it just like that on the outside. It would have been good if it would have been red maybe. Okay, so here is your clutch. Hope you guys enjoy this short tutorial. Have a blessed evening. Happy crafting.